going back to the basics. So I'm gonna prime this already prepped nail. We're gonna show you gel polish base application, and I'm gonna show you with my Jealousy One Step that has a little more flow, because these are shorter nails and this client has worn it and it wears so well on her. So let's talk primer for a second. This is my Young Nails Protein Bond. Jealousy does have a primer. A lot of systems have their own primer, which is great. I love using the Protein Bond with everything for now. That just seems to be my thing. A good rule of thumb is to do 2 coats of your primer. So the first time I covered the whole nail because I like a little slip there. She does have some base from her previous service. This will almost be like a gel polish base fill, if you will, but the process of applying is the same. So I covered the whole nail for sure. This time I just go through and make sure I'm focused on the new growth, and then I'll pull it down over the whole nail. Whatever way you want to do it. I just like to cover the whole entire nail with primer, whether you're doing it as a fill or as a first time service on naked nails. Here we go. This is Jealousy One Step. It is going to be a 1-minute LED cure, 2-minute UV. With my lamp, I have linked in my bio or below if you're joining on YouTube. I like to use the gradual cure function that's 90 seconds. So it's a slow amp up. Here's why. You can see how I'm applying this. I'm not laying it super duper light, you guys. I'm kind of floating it, and then right here, I added more product. I'm gonna check the arch and go back and build it a little, much like a hard gel. This is how I lay my base so that I can e-file off color down to the base and fill it like I'm doing here without repeated soaking and re-prepping of the nail plate, which isn't necessarily the most healthy option, to re-prep it every single time. If the product's down, why take it off? So that means we kind of sculpt with our gel polish base, and that means we're gonna have a little bit of that exothermic heat translation to their senses. So it's the gel curing quickly because there's a lot more product on that nail plate. That's why I like to use that gradual cure, or if you have a lamp that has a half cure function, or if you don't, slide hand in for 5 seconds, slide hand out, slide hand in for 5 seconds, slide hand out. It just slows down the molecular movement of the gel so that you don't have that heat spike. Okay, wow, that was a lot of science-ish talk. I'm staying really level with the nail as I do this, and then I tip it back. Part of that is because I'm looking from the side when I tip it back to see if I need to pull a bead from the tip back to the stress zone. You know, sometimes you get this like bulk at the tip of the nail with gel as you fall off the nail or lead off of the nail when you're applying your gel. Before you cure it, look from the side, touch it again with the tip, and pull it back to the stress zone. Move that product to where we need it so that it can support the nail and you don't have that bubble or that donut along that free edge. It just makes it look bulky and not so favorable of a look that we're after. I also do 1 or 2 at a time. You've noticed that. That's because I'm doing a lot more product on the nail and I don't want it to flood the cuticles. I want it to freeze in place. I'm sculpting it. So I just go back and forth, switch, go back and forth. You're not losing time because you're always working on a nail. I like to do my thumbs separate with the base specifically. This lamp will cure the thumbs, but some people tip them weird. So I'll do the thumb and hand them the lamp and they'll hold it with the thumb up and in the lamp and the rest of the fingers underneath the lamp. So I'm tipping and waiting. So I pick it up here, hand it to him. And I'll do a quick little video just to show that. I know I'm out of frame here, but I just wanted to make sure you guys understood this is a gel polish base. This is how I apply my gel polish base. The link to this is in my bio always on Instagram and will be below in the big link for YouTube. And I hope this was helpful. Be a little generous when you're applying your base, especially if you're going to file off the color and fill that. This is a beautiful way to do gel polish. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for supporting, liking, sharing, following, subscribing. I love all of it and I super appreciate it. I hope that today meets you with great fun things to create.